for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and chucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from I've been feeling, chase skins and I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, rapping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for Zelle. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillars, try to sing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking up the damn legs. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. I heard broke, they damn near dead. Damn little mama bad as, but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia.
Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Today a good one in store here. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. It's Sanders out of the pistol. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. Pass to 11. Pass to 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Value three.
Throwing right away here. Goff. Connects on one with Jameson Williams. After making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Reaches the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he has it down at the 8-yard line on the play.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
5. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
60 by 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 5 here. Go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Connecting on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
19, 18. 79 Broncos.
throwing now, 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. They are on it, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. This gets forward to around the 29. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
4 yards.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Value three.
From the 29. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
20. Shell. Hey, 76.
Goff on 3rd. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing again, it's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got to fight the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time. And think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just running the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From left is intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19. Seven Pirates. 50 average.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Sanders back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Back to 60. Warriors 70. Ready up.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So that brings up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Browns are lined up to punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Lions take over on 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Like 20.
Goff working from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
6-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Goff now on 3rd down. Able to find White. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Throw left side, complete. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
At
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Here's 2nd and 7. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him. Hardball.
From the gun, gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Bates' kick is up and good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fox down to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's not enough. You said it. But it's not enough. You better release them, but it's not enough. See, you did it to myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I see.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Sanders setting to pass. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand to hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They put a receiver in motion here left. 2nd and 10 now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? 19 Charger. Hey, check that. Street. Cavalier. Warrior 70. Ready?
Now Sanders. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They'll punt another one away. Coy Bajorquez returning to the field. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to go. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
180, 2 for 1, 2 for 1. 11. What's up?
Throwing from the gun here. That one complete to St. Brown. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Lions. With it, first and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38.
120, 2 up. 2 for 17, 17, 17.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Wright reels it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Drive picks up here, first and 10.
You crack.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions blow their lead just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on an extra point. The Lions bump the lead up to 13 points.
Browns, nothing. Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's trying to go deep again. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Sanders going to throw on fourth. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. First and 10 from the 41.
18, 5 rattle. Trap 50.
With Sanders out of the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, check. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Another try following the sack. He's trying to push the field. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Taking it by Williams outright.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers want to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They want him to out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Online, but not enough juice. That one falls short. It's no good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Khalif Raymond to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. It's on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Up to the air now. Escapes the puck, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home. And it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, third and long.
Tiger. 20. Obama.
Now gone. Stays in the pocket. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And he'll be taken down after after advancing this to the 37. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
First and 10 at the 37.
Here's Goff. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Go. 80. Hey, kill. What's that?
Off out of the gun on 3rd. This is brought in by Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them first down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Goff setting the throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
And I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Give him about 3 yards. Now they can have 35 to figure out.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
14.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fox now to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol snap, Gabriel. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of ooze it out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Gabriel going to throw again on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage still with a new set of downs to boot.
To number 86.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He sends this one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Ryan Branch has it.
The chances to score have been so... few and far between for your offense, Kate. You got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
First down throw from Goff. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finishing off at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This is Montgomery running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
There's another one to Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Gibbs down from the gun. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop everyone.
Montgomery lost the football. And the Browns pick it up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Okay, go steal. 45. Right. Claws red. Ready?
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw on the field. It's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go now. Right. Red, 30 left. Ready.
On the gun, Gabriel. Caught, there's the rookie out of Bowling Green. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down, Browns.
Yellow, 22. Blue strike. Red, cycle.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Big strike downfield to Judy. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Blue, 32. Striker, 3.
They bring Tillman in motion. First down, Gabriel. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Black, 95. Yellow. Strike 2.
Gabriel here from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hut. 50, green. Blaster, 6. Red, yellow.
From the red zone now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Gives Montgomery to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he had no gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go, second and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here, nice kickoff, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Give up the gut to Montgomery. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
20. What's that? What's that?
They'll run again with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
20.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here following the penalty. This is going to be a gain of 4 following that penalty. Make it 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions on their way to their 3rd win of the year. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Off now on 3rd down. That one complete to St. Brown. They've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. This is Montgomery. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This game is on 2nd down. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down run by Gibbs. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So in Motor City, it's a home win